Good morning and welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Thursday, May 30th. I don't even know what to talk about today. So this week has felt like we're moving more towards 3 weeks than 2 weeks, but the guys have been masters of significant output in the sewing department.
Which always amazes me because it sounds like fun time back there all day, every day.
There's been a lot of dad jokes lately. Dax had a good one yesterday, which was, why do ducks have tail feathers?
Why?
To protect their duck quacks.
Wait, to protect their duck quacks?
That's awful.
Like their butt cracks? To protect their duck quacks?
Yeah, but you gotta say it that way the whole time. To protect their duck quacks. So I thought that was so funny.
That's kind of cute.
So I was like, man, you're practicing for the dad jokes. Are you having a baby? That's between me and Dax and God or whatever.
Okay.
I'm not saying Dax is having a child. So
This is how rumors get started.
yes.
Yeah, this is
They're
how
like, I
rumors
heard
get
Dax is having a baby. No, nobody said that. Nobody said that.
All right. So
Melinda Wink wants to know if I can do classes on husband training. You wouldn't like what I teach your husband, Melinda.
yeah, Melinda, you don't want to know. Anyways,
So, used machine update. The Meridian sold this morning. I do still have 2 Dream machines and 1 Destiny, all in excellent shape. I've got a Janome 6700, a Bernina 790, and then I did learn of a new opportunity. If there was anybody that wanted a new Meridian, I came across a stash of a couple brand new Meridians, which like the Meridians, like brand new, seem to be selling for about $4,000, and I've got access to upgrades. So if there was somebody that was looking for a deal, we might be able to find a deal for you there too. What else? I can't even think of what else I had to talk about this morning.
I don't know. It's a tin can.
My forget it has been growing.
He got up early this morning. He's like, "Can we talk?" And I was
That
just
was
laying
like
there.
nothing important. I just wanted somebody to hang out with.
Yeah, I was like, and then he just let me sleep some more. I was like, "I'm tired." So, yeah, because normally we were going to bed around 10 o'clock, and we've been going to bed around 11. And so I think we're more tired because of that.
And whose fault is this?
But there was
Whose
so much.
fault is this?
Why does it have to be somebody's fault?
Because it is somebody's fault. So, if folks didn't notice, Heather Mundy's looking for a home for her Tin Lizzie.
I didn't.
What
get
size
this.
is your frame, Heather?
Can you send it to me? The paper.
What's the paper?
Cindy, I'm not sure what the paper is. Is this with the if you purchase the design, the instructions were with that? Are you talking about the instructions? Is that what we're talking about? Let me check. Yes. If you are planning, I don't even have a sample to show you because my sample's at home. If you're planning on doing Heart and Home, which is the like Heart and Home wall decor with us, that's happening next week. I'll bring it in tomorrow so I can show it off again. But that is it next week? Ooh, is today the 30th?
Today's the 30th.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
2 weeks and counting till the show starts.
Oh, jeez.
And my forget it is growing.
Patrick, no. Okay, next week, things you need to know about. Things you need to. Number one, this week, Karen just walked in the door, Miss Karen Bowl, and she is going to be doing the wonky ruler sew along. So make sure you have all your stuff ready to go. I sent a list out of what you needed. And you just need to have your strips. You can pick them there. You're going to cut all of that together. And you need your background because she's using the pattern.
Did you have a paper that showed cut sizes or something?
There's a pattern. And there's really...
No. Like, this is getting back to Cindy's question.
Oh, that's all in the... Oh, I know what you're talking about, Cindy. Okay, I will send that to you. Was that not attached to the invitation? Let me add it. Best of Kimberbell, and then fabric cut list. That was attached to the invitation. So, but I will send it to you again. If you're having trouble finding stuff for me, I don't know what to say. I think, because both of the documents were attached when you got your invitation, you can always do a search for me. Just type in jeannie81sew@gmail.com and Heart and Home, or just Heart and Home. And it should probably come up, your invitation, and it was there. So all of the invitations for the classes come from me. All of the YouTube videos come from me. So, yeah. You can always type in me, and then the name of the class, and then you should find it.
Jeannie.
Me. But I'll resend it to you. Yes, because there was a special cut list.
Somewhere back in Technique Tuesdays, there is a video showing how to connect the scan and cut to the Luminaire.
Yes.
So,
look up my connection on our YouTube channel.
We need to have a class on finding stuff.
No.
Because what happens is then you just email us, and I don't mind. But it can be a lot of emails where people are like, I need this. I probably half the emails I get are things that you need.
So what I've started doing is just not responding to people. And
so our new technique of showing you how is to not show you.
What I've learned is if it takes me 3 days to reply to somebody, by the time I reply, they've figured it out. So I've taught a man how to fish.
Oh my goodness. Well,
we're done giving you fish.
Okay, Cindy, I just sent that to you. But I want to say at least half my emails are you guys asking for links to classes.
I can't find something that you sent me already.
Asking for stuff. And so what I really want you to try to do is number one, when you get something from us, if you get a recording of the class, because I did get this email this morning, I want you to start a folder. Or better yet,
well, are you going to teach them how to start a folder? Because that's the next thing that happens is people are going to email, how do I start a folder?
Yes, maybe I should. I don't know how many people are in Gmail, but it's really a Gmail. It's a label. You could start. There's a little star, and you could just hit that, and it puts everything into star. But I have labels, so I have different. I have like when I create like Hello Sunshine, the group, I well, that's a group. But
No,
so
you're
anyways,
talking about you
yes.
have tons of folders too for different
I
stuff.
do have folders. On the left-hand side, you can just hit the plus to the label and create one that says A1
But that's
classes.
like that's for Gmail. Like so you can do
What's
it in
Hotmail?
every email program. But the reality is if you create a folder, you can actually create a rule in every email program that every email
That sounds
from
confusing.
Jeannie A1 So goes into the A1 folder.
How do you do that? How do you create a rule? That sounds complicated to me. How do you create a rule?
You do that in your settings. You can go in and create rules. And then the rule, like every email from you automatically would go to the A1 folder.
Yeah, but they don't want all of it. Because
I
sometimes I'm
understand.
just like, hey, girl, how you doing? You don't need that.
Yes, and I'll reach out to you about that today, Carol, but like we're in process right now. We're going to repackage and resend that out. The post service in Livonia has told us they believe the package is missing.
Uh-oh. So, Cindy, I can tell an email went to you because it's automatic from Gmail. Whether or not you got it, whether or not your server's screening me out or something that's on your end. Like, that's something I can't do anything about. Because when I put your email into my calendar, automatic. It automatically goes out. When I see your name there, I know it's automatically gone out. And that is your side thing. So, but I believe that you didn't get it, but something on your side is kicking me out.
It is,
right?
well,
It's
but
automatic.
like, and I can tell you what it is, and that is, it is a bot sent email. Like it's an automatically sent email that's sent BCC, meaning there's like a number of email addresses in a blind address folder with attachments. So a lot of people's email programs see stuff like that and they go, this is spam, or it's potential for viruses or whatever. There's generally ways around that where you can create like safe senders where you can go in and create a rule that says every email from Jeannie Mulligan is safe. But the challenge is, there are 500 different email servers. Like some of you are on AOL, some of you are on AIM, some of you so it'd be impossible to address every single person's issue. But yeah, like we know the emails were sent. We can't tell if you've received them.
Yes. Okay. So, Carol didn't get her package?
Remember the one that like just was sitting somewhere in Detroit?
She still never got it?
I'm on top of it.
Okay.
I'm on top of it. They just wrapped up the investigation on
I decided
like
you to my
Tuesday or
to do
Wednesday.
to check on. What do I need to get her?
No, I'm taking care of it.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Carol. All right. So, yes, Miss Karen. Hey, Michelle.
Yep.
Will you make sure Miss Karen's all taken care of?
Karen.
Bowl.
Oh,
Can I give this to you?
Yeah.
She's here for her.
well, I wasn't sure which Karen. I was.
She's in the back.
Okay.
Okay, so that is going to be starting at what time? 10:30. So get ready to sew and see how easy it is. And it is a live feed. I got confused and I went, oh my God, it's a Zoom. And I sent out Zoom information. And then Karen sent me a note saying, isn't this a live feed? So it is a live feed. So she will be live feeding. You can find her on YouTube. Patrick, you'll put it on Facebook
I'll
too.
put it on Facebook.
Patrick
too.
will put it on Facebook as well. Next week, I'm doing Heart and Home. That's going to be on Wednesday. And then I will schedule. I'm just thinking, maybe I'll do it on the 19th. I know that's short notice, But I am gonna schedule. I'm gonna schedule where we can do the auto split quilt sashing, and then we'll do another one where we do it on like the Stellar and the Altair. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna see because I leave on the 26th. You guys know I'm out of here, right? So maybe I can squeeze it in. It's probably gonna be like a 2-hour class, and I'd love to do it before I leave. So I'm gonna look at the calendar and see if I can squeeze that in the 19th and 20th. I did want to talk to you about because I got an email last night. I got an email last night about who sent me that email? Oh, it was Nora. Nora sent me an email about whether or not I was going to do the embellishments for Quilting Through the Seasons. Yes, that is not going to be a UFO. I refuse. I'm almost done with. I went to put on my. Did I tell you this? How I went to put on my side borders, and I was like, "Wait a minute, this isn't long enough." Like I had done 5 10s and then a 7 because in my head I had done the numbers and I was like, oh, it's 60 inches. The borders are 3 minus 54 in my head.
Oh, where it should
And
have
I
been 60.
never measured it. And it was like 58, the side. I was like, you have those moments where you just go, I can't even look at you right now. And I just put it away. And then I needed like a day or two to go, okay, not a big deal. I grabbed one fat 16th and I stitched out, 7 inches more. And I just sewed it on. I was like, whatever. And then I made sure like the little leaves that they touched perfectly and you can't even notice it. So, that's when you get creative, right? When you do something not quite right. And I changed it in the description that you should do 6 10-inch. So 60 inches.
So auto split quilt sashing, I believe, is unique to the Luminaire.
Solaris and Luminaire.
So there is not like you can do it and you can buy designs and use your app to stitch them together.
We'll do.
But on the Stellar, Altair, and Meridian machines, but the actual auto split quilt sashing is unique to
and
the
not
Luminaire
that.
and the
So
Solaris.
if you are on a Stellar, Altair, or one of those machines, Stream Machine, Destiny, we'll just do clear blue tiles. And quite honestly, I go, is one really that much faster than the other? So, but we'll quilt it. What I really want to show you how to do is to do the stippling behind the house and the sentiment. And so that's on all the machines with IQ Designer and Design Center. Because I feel like one of the best things about the machines with IQ Designer and Design Center is quilting in the hoop, quilt broidery. I love that. I have projects that I've done from start to finish where I've done the piecing and then I've done the quilting too. It's so much fun, which makes me go, should we do, you know what I'm so sad about is that the company that used to print the tallest tree, the paper piece,
right,
Christmas tree, that was so fantastic for every skill. And auto split quilt sashing, and then we could go ahead and custom quilt it.
And then they went under.
And then they decided during the pandemic that they'd had enough. They were like, I'm out of here. Okay, so what did I want to tell them? Oh, Nora and everyone else. So I talked about this in Hello Sunshine, I think. But of course I didn't tell everyone because it's in my head. Next Monday, I'm going to live feed. And in the morning, 10 to noon, I'm going to work on Quilting Through the Seasons. Half an hour break. 12:30 to 2.
Why are you doing this?
What do you mean, why am I doing this? What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You need to rest so you're prepared for the quilt show and you're not completely a wreck before you start your trip to Korea.
Yeah, but we have, you know what?
You know, the challenge is Jeannie can't say no, except to me. But this is a skill you need to practice in other areas of your life. So why would you do this to yourself?
Because we got to get that project
you
done.
are recovering.
So
You are in need of rest. You are in need to be like mentally and emotionally prepared to travel internationally.
When does the quilt show start? Wednesday?
It's 2 weeks from
But
today.
is it on Wednesday or Thursday?
We load in on Wednesday. And then it starts on Thursday.
Okay, you know what? Maybe then what I'll do is in the evenings, because I was looking at the small button panels. Maybe I'll work on that. I'll do like 1 or 2 in the evening, and then Hello Sunshine on Monday. I'm gonna do something on Monday.
You can do like 2 hours Monday morning, but one should learn from prior behavior to...
Is there auto quit? Okay, this is out of the blue. What? Silent follower? That is really creepy. So, are you saying that you posted something with us?
So somebody just sent her a message that saw her in the comments somewhere, whether it be Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah, I've had we've done classes, or we've had like Facebook posts where people have somebody has approached the ladies and like,
I tried to.
don't trust any of that stuff.
Yeah, I tried to delete them as soon as I
Yeah,
could.
don't trust any of
Yeah,
that
if we
stuff.
see it, we'll delete it.
There's a
but-
lot of predators out there. So, don't trust them. I can't help myself. I can't.
This conversation is hilarious. I don't think it's funny.
All right, I'm gonna be live feeding. I will send a note if I can stitch in the evenings. If I can stitch in the evenings, quilting through the seasons, then I will just do some Hello Sunshine. On
You're running yourself back into the ground, and this is not
you
the
okay?
point.
So this is so I got flowers after my surgery from Kimberbell, and they were so sweet. They were beautiful. Like they were sunflowers and like get well flowers, and they lasted for like a month. I just kept filling the water, and then the ones that died, I'd like pull out the ones that died. But like it lasted.
They were like the longest lasting.
That
flower
lasted
arrangement.
forever. And I told them, I thanked them for the flowers, and I was like, I looked at those flowers every day for like a month because they lasted forever, and it reminded me I need to get better so I can start stitching Kimberbell again. It's my daily reminder. I'd look, there's the flowers, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get better so I can start stitching Kimberbell again. So there's just so much coming out, Patrick, and I want to do it all. You know what I did yesterday? I haven't done a garment in a long time.
Oh, did you do that yesterday while we were riding?
No. I didn't. I traced out my pattern yesterday, which is the first step, right? So I'm gonna do a in between everything, sprinkled on top. We're gonna do a serger pair of pants, and it looked pretty easy. I was like, once you cut it out, you know what takes the longest, I think, with garments, the easy garments, is your pattern and cutting out the pattern. And then the other part is like zip, 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 done. So we're gonna do that too. So I was really excited about that though, because I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I think we need another serger project, don't we? For those of you who got sergers, because sergers are not just for making piping and putting together Kimberbell pillows. Sergers are like, let's whip up like some fun pajama pants or something like that. So I'm gonna whip these up, and you can use any fabric. So I'm gonna do one in knit fabric, because who doesn't love knit? And they're elastic waist. Who doesn't love that? No buttons here. And then I'm gonna do them in. I kept some of the Hoffman fabric from the Hoffman challenge, just quilter's cotton, and I'm gonna do that too. They're gonna be so beautiful. All right. Is Patrick staring at me right now? Like, I can't even believe she is talking about that too. Yeah,
There's a whole world out there. It's pretty awesome.
when I take vacation, that's why I have to leave Reno to take a vacation. So, okay, the other thing next week is also going to be Digital Dealer. So Digital Dealer is going to be on the 7th. It's the tic-tac-toe cinch sack. If you haven't gotten it yet, make sure you order it. We do have kits. It's just a 2-pack of the cinch sack and then embroidery material. And Michelle's going to be doing her Stellar Altair Meridian Midnight Manor class, which is going to be on the 6th. And we did have to shuffle people around, but it's going to be so much easier, and it's going to be so much smoother with that separation. And then we're not really teaching anything the week of the quilt show. For Patrick and I, it will be quilt show, quilt show, quilt show, and then
You need to move this.
oh shoot. Okay, I'll call and move that. I'll move that.
Move it
Today.
to the following week, because that'll push everything back for your
That's
trip,
actually
too.
perfect. That's actually perfect. Okay. Do you have anything left to talk about?
I don't think so.
I got some zippers in, so I will be. I didn't get all of them. I got probably about 2/3 of them, so I'll be shipping out some of those salad tomato zippers with the Minky Kim panels. But remember, we're not even going to be doing that project until August, anyways. Until everyone gets their stuff, and Michelle is going to make it so amazing. I got panels in. This is going to be the next sew along. I know, this is going to be at the end of June. So June 25th. So a month from now, Karen's going to be stitching these out. And the zippy bags are like this. So she'll be doing the quilting with you. Definitely get the panel and the zipper. It just makes it so much easier. And there's even pictures on the panel that tell you what color zipper to get. And you could do a boxed bottom if you want, like this. Isn't that cute? Or
So,
you can just do this.
I just am looking at the peanut gallery here, and I'm just imagining Marlene in the background being like, "T-shirts, T-shirts!" We are to pick up
Oh my
the original.
If we had a room of them.
And I seen it.
Excuse me, Jeannie and Patrick. Can I
No,
ask
that's
about
not
the
even like she sat like this for a minute, and then she was just like, "T-shirts." So as of yesterday, that I am
You
to
got
pick up
it.
T-shirts today. So our original order for T-shirts were 65 T-shirts. We modified that order because we sold 100 of them. And so when I called yesterday, they essentially said, and we modified all the numbers, this is last Friday. We modified the numbers to what people had actually purchased. And so I literally sent them the numbers and we're like, figure this out and then order the T-shirts that you need to fill the order, because they had to order 35 more T-shirts. So as of yesterday, the 65 that we originally ordered were in production. They were to be done today and should be picked up this afternoon. The 35 that they had to order at the end of last week had not arrived when I talked to them yesterday, but they were literally like, we are expecting them any day. And in a perfect world, we would get those 35 T-shirts. Basically, they did all the fronts first, and then they were doing the backs to the T-shirts. And they were hoping to get that order of additional T-shirts today. And if that was the case, I could probably pick those up tomorrow or Monday. But we'll essentially ship those out in the order in which the orders were received. There's a number of boxes that we're waiting for t-shirts here. And so
Yeah, you know, if you have an order though, like, because like I said, a lot of times I'll be watching your orders and I'll go, oh, that's here next week, and what's in here isn't for a class until the end of the month. Let me just hold it. But if there's ever an order that you're like, I need this now, just put in your notes, just say ship immediately or ship ASAP, and that way I know, okay, I'm not holding this. I'm going to just ship out whatever I have right now. Because a lot of times we do have pre-orders, and so your order will be a combination of stuff we have in now and stuff that's coming later on. So, Patrick,
What?
I look at those notes.
what are you talking
Why are
about?
you looking at me like that? Like you were looking at me like, why is she doing this to herself? I watch it. I do. What I haven't been able to watch lately is if you have been in a class, if you are doing a class, and we're talking paid classes, and you're doing an order, and you need a class discount, you got to put it in your notes. You can call me later too, but you got to tell me, because my cup runneth over at this point, and I can't keep everything in there. Okay, sorry, interrupted you. T-shirts. T-shirts!
I can't remember what I was saying. It is, Cora, it is not too late for you to order one. I don't know
We
if
ordered extra.
if Miss Mundy could post that link to the t-shirts, but we ordered extras of just about everything except for like XXXL. Like nobody ordered a 4XL in the we go to A1, so we just didn't order any of those. But so
So this is something that I got for one of the quilt shows. I'm gonna just go out and buy something, like a piece of clothing I really like, and then we went ahead and silk screened it. But this is older, so it has like brother and like. This is like, how old is this now?
oh, that was like 7 years ago.
I love it though. I just got it at H&M, and I wish I could have more of these. I just love them.
She wears it all the time,
All
the time.
and
Like
it's like-
middle of the summer in Vegas. Like at some point she'll be like, "Ooh, I'm cold,"
And
like,
it's dirt, and
and
it's
then
got
she's wearing that.
holes, and it's like dirty. Oh my god! I'm looking at it now, going, "Ooh, I probably shouldn't be wearing this anymore." But I love it. I love it. Love it. It's so comfy. I'm gonna go to H&M. You know when? Do you guys have stuff you love in your wardrobe, and you're like, if I had known, I would have bought it in every. Here, I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor too. And I would have bought it in every color, and then multiples of them. Because don't you hate it when you love something so much and you can't get it again? It's the worst.
Somebody asked about what the brand the t-shirts were, and I forget.
I would know. If I had picked it out, I would know. Yes, Wonky Ruler is today. Wonky Ruler is today. And I think I sent out and I didn't remind. So some people, I signed up and I put them in the group and I sent them an email reminder. And I'm so sorry if you didn't know that. Get your stuff together. Even if you, the prep is so easy. Even if all you're going to do are the 4 squares that go down the center, you really don't need any prep. Just have your sewing machine. You need your Wonky Ruler and you need your sewing thread, and you are ready to go. You can put the borders on later, so don't stress about it. Just grab yourself a jelly roll. Just grab a jelly roll, turn on your computer, get ready for the live feed, and have your thread.
We're gonna and I think in the next like week we should talk a little bit about some of the stuff we're doing at the Quilt Show. Like we will
What are
have
we
a
doing?
number of used machines at the Quilt Show. we will have a number of open box items at the quilt show, like so stuff that we haven't really done at the quilt show before.
Yeah, we've never done that.
We've never done that, but we're gonna have
I'm
like
taking
a
the whole store to the quilt show.
like we're gonna have some closeout stuff, so we'll be talking about that. Like somebody asked about the quilt show. It is a very nice regional quilt show.
It's smaller.
But it's small. It's
Yes.
like, I think the quilt show is like worth a day. But it's not like
It's
not
worth
like a
it. It's half a day.
PIQF or a Houston or
yeah,
like it's
this
not
is
one of those.
It's not Road to California.
But the fact that it is small makes it nice because you can spend more time.
with us
And
at A1.
and if you're wearing your T-shirt, you get high chews and entered into a machine drawing.
You get high chews and a Jello shot. We're just gonna.
Do not advertise that because
I'm
we are
just
not
kidding.
doing Jello shots.
That was a joke. We are not doing Jello shots. We are not doing Jello shots. That was just a joke.
Only if you're selling it.
I was just imagining like shooting high chews into
We did
their.
We've
talked about that. Anyways, so
Jimmy's like, shut up, Patrick.
I need to go get more high chews. We got to put that on the list. Great, and put that on the list of stuff to. Yeah.
Oh, could
Oh.
you mention to the boys, and I'll be right there.
Okay,
All right,
we've
we
got
gotta
a
get to
line of
work.
people at the door. Does a shop have to be a brand dealer to do warranty work?
I.e. baby lock dealer able to do brother? No. Like a baby lock dealer cannot do warranty work on a brother.
It has to be a
so
authorized dealer.
that said, go with what you need, right? Like if your local dealer is a baby lock dealer and they're the ones who could do the work on the machine for you, then that's fine. But they're gonna charge you for it, and they're gonna charge you for the parts. And there is no difference in parts. Don't let anybody tell you that there is. Brother's the manufacturer; they make everything, and so you know.
Look at the ladies. They're like, yeah, I'll show up for the Jello. We'll do this in the parking
But
lot.
but yeah, like, and people have asked us if we're willing to do warranty work on the baby locks, and we are. But I can't speak for other dealers and their arrangements. So
we did our Jello shots in like big syringes, like big plastic like syringes. So we would just force them.
you're talking about our
Yeah,
party.
we open wide, and then we would just like Jello.
Literally
shot you.
every single person that came through the door got one, and it was probably like a double.
And we'd be like,
They
wait a
were
minute,
big.
didn't you just come through the door? Did you go back out again? Okay.
At the end of the party, there were like, we did like, I think we made 100 of them, and there were like 15 left. And all of a sudden, Jeannie's like, we got to get rid of these. That party was
date?
disastrous.
The show is 13th, 14th, and 15th?
Yes.
13th, 14th, and 15th. And like I said, it is I think half a day is like enough to make your way around. But this year they're combining it with Truckee Meadow Quilt Guild, right? And so there's going to be
There's
I
like
think
a little
lot
bit
of
more
quilts,
traditional
a lot of
quilt-
quilts to see,
quilting stuff,
which will be
like-
really fun. You have to drink once in a while quilting. Drinking and quilting to me equals seam ripping. That's what that equals for me.
Drinking and anything
Yeah, I don't.
is not a good mix for Jeannie.
I'm not a hold my liquor kind of girl. So have a great day. Be creative and make something awesome. Yeah, get ready. Karen's going to be live feeding in 20 minutes. Right?
Yes.
10:30. Okay, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Even if you don't have your stuff,
You
you
can
can just
shut it
log
down.
on just to enjoy some sewing with my ladies and work on whatever you want to work on. But it will be as soon as it's over, then it'll go up and be posted, and you'll be able to look for it. You could just Google A1 vacuum and sewing Reno wonky ruler, and it should pop up, something like that. We will see you later.